What the fuck? This guy's name is Giggle Touch?
Giggle Touch, what do you mean?
When Snoop Dogg wanted to make a song with Katy Perry, his rapper friends said it is the dumbest idea ever. When he released California Girls, people couldn't believe how good the song turned out.
You saw Katy Perry, California Girls? That's a starting. Here it is. How come?
Dogg wanted to make a song with Katy Perry.
Almost said, grab the camera for Lamar Jackson.
I'm sorry, but I can't escape these Lamar Jackson edits, bruh. It's too much.
That's crazy.
Every time I keep seeing Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson. Everywhere. Every single fucking time.
The glaze is crazy. Wait.
I'm sorry, but I don't want you to leak it, so, nah.
Speedless. Plane crashes at 10. Is there any survival after?
Wait, what?
Nope.
Who mentioned?
Nine. Don't stay inside the aircraft. Race, but pray that you survives. How did?
No, oh no, it's the.
Finally, I can show you what I'm cooking right now. Finally, bruh. It's about goddamn time.
Oh, you have nitro? Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, it froze. I'm sorry. Oh, what happened? Who left? Oh no, it's not frozen.
Sorry, but no. It's unlisted for a reason.
Oh, no, different.
You should have been born in France to get it, bro. You should have put your phone in French to get it. So no, but no video for you. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, not sorry.
Shuckers.
Ever since I was a kid.
That's crazy. Oh my god, the transition is crazy.
Oh no, like us, bro.
Should I upgrade to all plugins edition? Hello?
It is so random.
Should I upgrade to all plugins edition
What?
in FL Studio?
Oh, so you're trying to, so your audio is about a remixer, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
I started using FL Studio like a month ago.
I used the FL Studio for, I don't know, like for 3 years. I mean 4 years. 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. I started in Vegas, or no, actually I started in GarageBand, then switched to Vegas, and then went straight on to FL Studio.
I used FL Studio for 4 years, bro. You cannot.
The heck gets actually.
Also, while you're cooking right now. Bro's a fake pitch god.
Pitches is crazy.
True.
Oh shoot, I gotta make some Melodyne pitches before trial runs out. Wait, which?
What the fuck do DJs actually do?
Red mustard!
Skin color.
Red mustard!
Mustard. Mustard. Hold on.
That's green betweens!
Cream between nutters. Nobody said nutters. Mickey nuts. No. Hey, want to play
Captain China! Crispy hexagons!
China is crazy.
What is this ridiculous? Dinos!
Ditos is crazy. Ditos is crazy. Skip it, bro. We got that.
Next, take it.
What are these off-brand items?
Gucci, more like Gucci.
The fact that this was uploaded one day before my birthday is crazy. In 2021, I should have. I was. No.
Samsung!
Yeah, I think 2021 is the best era of Gen Alpha, to be honest.
That's green betweens! Nutters!
Nutter? No way.
Captain China!
Holy shit. Dito is crazy. Bats. Snipers. Dave. Who the hell is Dave?
What's this?
You want some of mine? If yes, what private effect do you want?
Honestly,
Any of mine?
or maybe
So, but I have like 400 of them. I can't give you all.
I'm not asking.
I have like 400 of them. I have like 300.
Random.
What random?
Yes.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on.
Natron, Chupo, Chupo V2, Superco.
SD thing, whatever.
No, I don't. I can't give it to anybody.
Oh.
Yes, I said it, bro. Hold on, let me send something. Yo, do you know about Natron Chupo? Come on, every Spartan mixer at least knows that effect.
What the fuck?
Natron Chupo.
I don't think I do.
Hold on. It's basically what? Really?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Of
Yeah, I know it's league, bro. No shit, Sherlock. I know. Hello, by that stupid fucker, bro. He keeps leaking shit. Dude, I hear bad word is crazy. Just because I said like I said a swear word is crazy. Yeah, no, fuck that bitch, bro. Fuck that bitch. Natural Trooper is one of my most wanted pitch, by the way. Bro, Darcy is a French retailer. And all of the pitches uploaded it are made by me. Alexei thinks it's running Apple that leaks these effects. Alright. I thought that was a mango for a second.
I like Klasky Soup, of course. Freaking logo kid.
Well, no shit. Every logo likes Klasky. There's Klasky Chupo, bro. At least once. Hold on. Where is that again? Okay, hold on. Yo, if you made any private effects, what is your favorite one to bake?
Thing called Klasky Soup, bro. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna send one private effect in chat.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh wait, no, it's not here.
Chupo. Okay, let me see. I cannot really download them all. What the fuck this dude be posting? Damn, that dude has his mindset of a 5-year-old. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Yo, should I ban you for that?
Holy fuck, bro.
Yo, should I ban you for that? Yeah, I think I should, bro.
Oh,
Have a good
I
night.
guess I'll just remove it.
Who's fucking remove it for him? This fucker. Come on, bro. Don't treat it like that.
My bad. Sorry.
No, I'm not. Oh, wait, is that? Okay. Yeah, just don't do that shit again, bro. Please. People are doing shit to me. If that's supposed to be the worst one yet.
Next is like it's
Oh, fucking Albert. Well, thanks, bro. Fully double. Like a Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. Thanks, bro. I know your email now.
This how water.
Getting weird ads, bro. What the fuck is this?
This how water tastes.
I woke up one morning.
Wait, no, wait. Please, one C. Oh, he's one itself one. Despacito. I see him. Shut up, bro. Can this dude fucking stop like that? No.
This how water tastes.
Well, I understand why. Because if the reason why J. Cole avoided the Kendrick war is because of the fact that he doesn't want to lose friends.
how water tastes when you wake up at 4.
Oh, what's this? Ding dong, gully gully gully, what's that? I forgot.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the...
Guys, I've actually read your fucking Bible.
Watch Juice WRLD's mother talk about the heartbreaking final moment.
Actually, see if he okay, and he thinks it didn't work. And I bet you now.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney in my first to drink this shit. Xiao Hong Shu. Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of isobutylphenyl propionic acid, otherwise known. This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Xiao Hong
Pilot, Dr. Child.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Xiao Hong Shu. Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of ice. How water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a... This how water tastes when you...
that's key. I think that's key ever.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the...
Nope, probably.
He was running to a all remaining. 2022 on Earth known as Challenger. The crew made a shocking discovery. It was a beer bottle. That is right. How many? What up, though? How many? The crazy.
My friend over there, he wants to prom with. Where's Chick?
Ready to be dropped?
Yes, Mom. A plate fair. And I hope I made you proud.
Goodbye.
I hope you have the time of your
Pretty nice.
life. And I hope
You ready to be dropped?
man, I love that song. I love that song too, man. No, bro, where are you going? Yeah, bro, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Bro, what doing? Hi guys. Yes, it's me again, the guy who reacted to its same image. Well, apparently, ever since I created that video of me reacting to its same image, someone decided to react to me reacting to that
Ready to
same image.
drop?
Apparently, other people started reacting to other people's reaction to my reaction of that same image. So today, I decided, why not once and for all, and react to someone reacting to someone reacting to someone reacting to someone reacting to
I don't think people understand.
reacting to someone reacting to someone reacting
We're
to
alive.
someone reacting to me reacting to its same.
That's an outlet.
So let's check it out.
Yeah, not me.
And somebody reacted to my video and they took me on my game of rock, paper, scissors. And apparently they cheated. Okay. So I have to cheat. Alright. So today we're going to be reacting to someone 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 reacting to it's the image. That's my video. Alright, let's check it out. Hi guys. What's up, man? Okay. I decided I'm gonna be reacting. Okay. All right. All right. Someone reacting. Okay. Someone reacting. All right. Someone reacting. Okay. All right. Reacting to someone. All right. Someone reacting. Okay. Someone reacting. All right. Let's check it out. Hi guys. What's up, man? We're gonna be reacting to someone. Okay.
Can that?
All right. All right. Reacting. Okay. 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 Someone reacting. All right. Okay. Someone reacting. Okay. Someone reacting. All right. Someone reacting. Okay. Images. All right. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hey, that's me. Oh, bro, that's you. What's up? Okay, what's up? Quick round of rock, paper, scissors. All right, let's go. All right, okay. Let me see paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, I beat him again. Paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Oh, he lost. Yeah, he lost. All right. I mean, I won. Bro, you lost. You lost. You cheated me. Oh, it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game of rock, paper, scissors. You don't have to take it that serious. Come on. You cheated, bro! Come on! Why would you cheat? Okay, alright, okay.
Make the record.
Alright! Hey, man!
Shut up.
Okay, alright. Get out. Okay, what's up, man? Okay, let's check it out. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? No? There? Anybody there? Oh, bro. Bro, why would somebody decide to scare somebody that's trying to react to my video? Bro, that's not funny. Stop scaring people just trying to react. What is wrong with you? Come on, man. Wait, how did you fall for it again, bro? You already reacted to it. How did you get scared again, bro? Bro, you were scared. How did you get scared? Come on, man. Come on. How did you get scared 2 times? What's up, man? Good. Okay. Check it out. Okay. Let's check it out. The only road that I have ever known. Speaking of Green Day, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Green Day's good. Where are you going? I still understand where we go. Bro, what the? Yeah. Everybody, calm down. I used the bathroom, guys. Don't worry. I did not poop my pants. Hopefully, this will put an end to this video. Now, everybody can stop reacting to people's reactions of other people's reactions of other people's reactions of other people's reactions of other people's reactions to my video.
You know, Michael.
It just had sick.
God.
I'm on my phone though. Please speak.
Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun.
It's quiet now.
Yeah, it's been quiet.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Yo-ho, shoot! Should I tip him? This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give. This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if you're. This how water. This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a. This how water tastes when you. This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of iso. This how water tastes when you. you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I sell my kidney in the blood of my... This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the... This how... This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning.
Join. Uh-oh. Him. Fuck. Hold on, he just received a DM. Received a DM.
Sleep schedule's gonna be messed up.
He literally begs for my grimace source. What the fuck?
Who?
No, I mean KCCE 26E.
Oh, okay. What would he do that for?
This how... This how...
No.
I forgot how you do the soundboard again.
It's crazy how this guy doesn't know what no means.
Source better. Get.
Bro, he doesn't know what no means. The fuck? He wants me to obey him like he's my dad or something.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4
I'm not a slave.
Your mouth feels like the
I don't have to do anything he needs
I don't
me to
give a
do.
fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Xiao Hong Shu! Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of isobutylphenyl propionic acid, otherwise known as Tylenol. There are so many weird people in the New York subway.
So what? I don't know any. I don't know much. I just want. I don't know, bro. Okay. Michael.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning.
Might leave for a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for now. Alright, see you.
This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this. How water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. This how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a how water tastes when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Xiao Hong Shu. Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? Does the water taste when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert? I don't give a fuck if there are ancient viruses lurking in the water. I'd sell my kidney and the blood of my firstborn to drink this shit. Xiao Hong Shu. Should I tip him or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of isobutylphenyl propionate, otherwise Tylenol. There are so many weird people in the New York subway. I feel relieved when I see performances on my way home from work, but most passengers are indifferent. Maybe they have seen too much, but I think it's awesome. This is the train to Ronkonkoma. Xiao Hong Shu. Hello, how's Xiao Hong Shu? I have some unfortunate news, friends. Legally, I belong to the Jewish religious organization. They demand I cease and desist my appearances on this account, so starting tomorrow... feels like the Saharan Desert. Should I tip him, or should I give him my tip? This big brother does the hat dance after ingesting 20 milligrams of isobutylphenyl propionic acid, otherwise known as Tylenol. There are so many weird people in the New York subway. I feel relieved when I see performances on my way home from work, but most passengers are indifferent. Maybe they have seen too much, but I think it's awesome. This is the train to Ronkonkoma. Xiaohongshu! Hello, how's Xiaohongshu? I have some unfortunate news, friends. Legally, I belong to the Jewish religious organization called URA. They demand I cease and desist my appearances on this account, so starting tomorrow, I will no longer appear in any videos. This account is being renamed but the same content will continue. Thank you all for listening. I hold you dearest in my $5 heart. For the last time, Xiao Hong Shu. They gently cut open the fish's belly while it was sleeping and took out its most precious thing. It is the method seems a bit uncivilized, but it tastes really delicious. It can be eaten with soda crackers and it is also quite delicious with salmon and steak. This shiny black thing is caviar, which is one of the three major... Water taste when you wake up at 4 in the morning and your mouth feels like the Saharan desert. I don't give a fuck if there
Ew. No! Ew. No! Ew. No! Ew. No! Ew.
Oh, stop it.
Carl bits.
You sure you don't want a Krabby Patty?
No. Oh my. I'm so bored. I got nothing else to do here. Just make
Who the fuck trying to nut him up?
And here. No, get this guy out of here.
Hello.
Yeah, we heard that before.
I have 3 big dick ass niggas under the street right here. I need 4 niggas to do this bust that nut challenge with.
Ew. Oh my god. Stop with the multiple nonsense. Oh, Jesus.
Why do I feel something on my butt?
What?
Why do I feel something
Ew.
on my butt?
No.
You get out, you get
Ew. No. Stop it. Why that's it. You can kick by you. Ew. No. Oh my god. No. Ew. What the hell? Ew. No. Ew. No. Ew. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. Ew. No. Stop it. Jesus, what the hell is wrong with you? Roll up. Pick up. Yeah, pick up. With your stupid animal over your hand. Anyway. Hey guys, how's it going? Ew. No. Okay.
Check my video, bro.
Alright, 3 big dick ass niggas under the street right here. I need some more niggas to do this bust that nut challenge with. And I'm also giving away another 100 free subscriptions to my OnlyFans.
Ew, what the heck? Ew. No, stop it. Wait, who is this? Who is the boss? Jesus, he died. What do you want? Ew, no! Hey, Mark, get this guy out of here. Hello? Ew, no! Ew. Right. Ew, no! What the hell? Why? Ew, no! Oh, he died. start working on swing here. Hold on. You only want that? Okay. Yeah. The reason my energy reaction when you fucking the gate. Ew. We always do that. Because to be a boyfriend, you actually want to fuck him in the ass like a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Go fuck him in the ass right now. Kiss him. Do whatever love. Fine. I'm not going to do that. But I'm still single and lonely today. But no! No!
It's fucking subject.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Okay. Oh no. Wait a second. 200%. Am I? What do you want with me? Huh, bud? What do you want? Ew. No! Stop it! Jeez, you guys. No! No animals is allowed! Jesus speaking, guys. Come back. What do you want? I hit it enough. Good. Okay, alright. Wait a second. No! Absolutely not. No anime. And... Oh. And...
You want more?
BTQ, how dare you say no my friends allowed? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you You get This guy over here. Why not party like a Jimmy party, so? No, stop it. Excuse me, guys.
Oh, but listen very closely. I hope you kill yourself. I hope your entire family disowns you.
What? What? Who did you go? Then the next.
Why did you get pregnant?
She came inside of me.
Oh my god!
And what nonsense? That's new. Excuse me, guys. Oh, a meat price. Ew, get out of here. Excuse me, guys. You guys. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. No more. I what do you want? Yeah, I do. You know what I say? No, I don't. Well, yeah, of course I will take in that piece. Right. Right? Well, that's weird.
You think Winwood was trying to tell us something?
No.
Fuck you, asshole!
Alright, that's it. Get out of here. Okay. Absolutely not. No more Starcraft nonsense. No more. Oh my god, now I'm going to get copyrighted by what? Oh my god. No, absolutely not. No! Hell! No! No, absolutely not. No more of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Hi. Well, I don't want to say I'm sorry, and I actually made this celebration in New Year's, but I don't know.
Fine. Okay. Good.
You see it? Okay. Take a seat, guys. Take a seat, guys.
My name is Jeffy. Do you want to see my pencil? See, it's right over there.
Hey,
Yeah?
do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna sing you a song.
Oh, really?
Okay, here we go.
No! Absolutely not. No more selfies allowed in here. Fair play and selfie will begin kick off. Alright, that's it. No more this anymore. Nice kids. More like nice tigers. That's a fun word. No more nice kids, of course. So, who's from Philippines? No, stop it. Wait a sec. Who's Fork North? Oh my god. Ah, yes. Fork Nick Gus. Go, guys.
If I had a time machine, I would go back to 2013 during Easter week when the egg hunt was going on Roblox. In my opinion, that playing this game. Events on Roblox and especially egg hunts have held a very special place in my heart. And when I heard Roblox was bringing them back, boy, I was giddy, okay? Just like a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys, this will be your first egg hunt. A lot of you guys, this will be the first time you ever play an egg hunt. But this is actually going to be the first time I don't play egg hunts. I'm boycotting it. They've probably ever done. Like, this is, in my opinion, the most spit in the face thing that they have done to the community, that they have done to the players and people who like egg hunt, because Roblox is collaborating with a condo developer for the egg hunt. That game is most likely going to be featured within the hack. I wish I was joking. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll be sending an airstrike to your house if you don't. As you guys know, I follow a lot of this stuff going on with Roblox in the negative light, specifically relating to exploitation taking place on the site. But one that I have been following very, very closely, that Cow has been doing a lot of videos talking about, is someone by the name of It's Official Teddy. Now, this guy, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe this is Jeffrey Epstein's greatest soldier, okay? This guy has managed to expose possibly millions of children to not safe for work content through his disgusting, heinous game. Now, I've seen a lot of people call this guy a P3do. This guy isn't a P3do, but whatever you want to call someone that exposes children to not safe for work content is definitely what this guy is, because his games are a breeding ground for that. That's literally the intention, the branding, everything about these games. That is what they're about. And here's a brief synopsis of what is in these games. For one, these games have animations within them, and these animations have innocent things like, for instance, push-up. You know, everybody loves doing push-ups. You know, got to get a good workout in. But people in these games obviously are not using them for push-ups. They're using them to do very inappropriate things. The next thing that's in these games, just you know, the one singular brain cell used by the Roblox moderation department, they have motel rooms, okay? And these motel rooms, they have a locking door and they have private beds, right? So what could that be for? You know, do people just like to chill? They like to hang out within the bedroom with the bed with the animations people are using to do not good things. There's also signs in these games games where people hold up like signs soliciting to do bad things. It's just a whole rabbit hole. I've seen predators play this guy's specific game, and I have no idea how this has been allowed for so long. I mean, just look at the branding of these games, okay? You have hearts, you have stuff like this. I mean, it goes without saying what these games are. They are literally soft-core condo games. And, you know, the only reason why that this game doesn't have morphs or, you know, is just a normal condo game with all the inappropriate bells and whistles, that is because Roblox actually allows soft-core condo games. There are so many of them on the platform. Public Bathroom Simulator is probably one you've heard of a lot, but it's pretty fascinating, and it's mind-blowing to see Roblox pretty much okay. They're content with the exploitation of younger users on their site and allow degenerate freaks like its official Teddy to expose them to all these disgusting things. Now, there are two different things: being okay with it and hosting it, and then there's facilitating it, collaborating with it, partnering with it, and actively funneling users into it. Roblox has crossed that line. They are actively funneling users into it in the most spectacular way possible, and I just have to give a little more context on this. So, he was actually banned off of Roblox, along with all of his games, like only about a month ago, and he got unbanned. Roblox unbanned him, they unbanned some of his games, and the most insane part about it, they gave him an RDC invite, allegedly. This is what he is claiming. But now that we have this new information, I am more than likely to believe that this RDC invite is very real. I also find it fascinating when I made a post talking about this, an RDC attendee was talking about how unsafe they feel and other people feel at the event because of weird people. But you know, Roblox made it right. They I don't know if they revoked his RDC attendee status, but they actually banned him and they rebanned his game. They left his group up and the group was actually transferred to an alternate account, but that didn't matter because Roblox, for the second time in a row, unbanned him, and he's currently on Roblox as of this moment, and it seems like he was just given an invite to have his game featured in the event. Now, I have been given actual confirmation on this, not specifically on his game participating in it, but he is in a developer Discord with all the other developers, an official one for Roblox, related to this, which is crazy. Cow tweeted out, "I cannot believe what I just saw. Roblox is in shambles. I'm genuinely in utter belief if I just saw what I think I saw." And then he tweeted, "Roblox invited the official Teddy into Roblox ACUNT 2025/The Hatch. He makes dating/condo games. Roblox let him do it for 3 years, but has deleted his account and games. Spotted him in the forum game. You can't join unless you're invited. Confirmed via a second account method too." So yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane how Roblox would even do this to begin with. I'm not playing this event. I'm just gonna make it clear. This is gonna be the first egg hunt in probably over 10 years that I have not played. And there's a very specific reason for this. I will not contribute to an event that is literally allowing people that exploit children for money to participate in it. And then not only that, feature those games exploiting children in the event itself. This should also be viewed as a green light to this content. Like literally, that's exactly what it is. They unbanned his account, they let him bring his games back, and they have no problem with it in any capacity. Everyone has issues with it. People from Creecraft to literally Flamingo have all made videos talking about how disgusting these sort of games are and that they have no place on Roblox, but they are still allowed, they still stay up, and Roblox is now officially partnering with them.
Over the past week, the Roblox YouTuber Harry
into these games. I have two things to say, okay? For one, who came up with this decision at Roblox? Because everyone wants to know who did that. And two, they should be ultimately fired. Because, I mean, it goes without saying, millions of children are about to play an event that has content like this featured in it. Why is this being allowed? If it gets out to the media that Roblox is collaborating with stuff like this, do they realize how bad that looks on them? Do they realize how they're literally being sued by all of these different people for exploitation taking place on their site? Now they are directly partnering with that exploitation. Do they not see the optics of this? As a lot of you guys know, I spent a lot of time trying to get a lot of bad actors within the community to pay pay the consequences of their own actions. In my opinion, I just view like all my work to be nothing when I see stuff like this. And I view it as something like, how am I supposed to get anything done when the leadership at Roblox cares so little about this problem? Like, exploitation on their site is the least thing that they care about. Money is the #1 thing they care about. And these games, they bring in a lot of money. I mean, this guy has 250 million visits across all of his games. That's probably why he was unbanned, then rebanned, and then unbanned again. Let me put this into example real quick. You guys might have seen that news video I just did on this channel. I got someone arrested on a felony within the Roblox community, right? I reached out to their support. They pretty much ignored me, and I had to go through a totally different route to get this guy banned. When a news station ran that story that I made a video on, his account was literally still live. I believe it was live for about a day or two after that, which is insane to think about. They were showing decoy playing Roblox with, like, how did not think, okay, maybe this is looking bad. Thousands of parents are actively being exposed to the dangerous stuff taking place on our platform. Maybe we should just terminate the guy who, did it. If he came out on bond, he can easily go ahead and just re-access the platform. Roblox, they didn't think that. I had to literally go through a route that is so insane that I can't even talk about it. Exploitation on the site is officially the lowest thing Roblox cares about, to a point where they are literally elaborating officially in event that I cannot believe that is even a real sentence that is now official. Show this to me a year and a half. I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed you. So they're can all collectively do to show our opposition against this. For one, there's a hashtag on Twitter called boycott the hatch. You can just on Twitter by row catchers that like documents all the information relating to this. You can go retweet and share that. Tell your friends about this. But most importantly, do not play this event. I mean, literally, this event is featuring horrible people within it. Do not show your support towards this event. And this is the first egg hunt that I am not going to be playing since I was a little kid. Anyways, rant pretty much over. I got some cool videos releasing soon, so stay tuned for that on the main channel.
Over the past week, the Roblox YouTuber Harry Twinkle has been harassing me extensively along with other creators. Harry has threatened to assault me, threatened to kill me, encouraged to shut down my Wi-Fi, doxed me, other people. Harry Twinkle is currently working with the UTTP and is actively working with people under FBI investigation to raid innocent individuals, to harass me, and he can even be seen posting some of the most repulsive content you can possibly imagine. He has somehow managed to successfully play victim and get away with it all up until now, with his most ardent defenders still glazing him to this very day, and this cannot be allowed to continue any longer. Harry Twinkle is a danger to this community, and the UTTP-like fanbase that he has now cultivated in his Discord servers need to all be stopped. So please make sure to leave a like and share specifically this video, because as many people in the Roblox community as possible need to see what this guy is actually doing behind the scenes, and he cannot get away with it. So as you all know, in my previous video that I suggest you go watch after this video in its entirety, I debunked many of Harry Twinkle's lies that he used to victimize himself, as well as covering the fact that he ran an account called Annoying Orange, where he said some of the most repulsive things you can possibly imagine to a 15-year-old and even threatened to do disgusting things to their cat, and even posted animated artwork of this in his announcements, exposing numerous other people to this absolutely abhorrent content. As a result, Harry Twinkle immediately went onto his YouTube channel and started using religion as a shield to criticism, which is a shield to victimize himself, and even admitted to it in a video he made for a clip.
But yes, I do have autism, but I had used it as shield. I played the victim when I was attacking people who just wasn't right. I have constant mood swings.
What was extremely disgusting, though, was that he was using Christianity and God to claim that he changed and repented, but was then immediately seen going back on this and promoting 2 Discord servers which were crawling with UTTP members to his child audience, actively putting them in danger. In the Southside server he promoted, the server has high-ranking UTTP members. Even Defender admitted this on numerous occasions. This was then even followed by Harry Twinkle admitting in a video he made recently that he is associated with UTTP members, and even acknowledges that they are under FBI investigation, as the UTTP are closely interlinked to the group 764. Roll the clip.
My first terrible decision was associating with an online terrorist organization. I was mad at Parlo and wanted all the help I could get to take him down.
Harry Twinkle knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows the ramifications of his actions, but he does it nonetheless. His apology video serves once again to get ahead of the situation, and he states that he doesn't wish his video to be used by commentary channels, and it's like, bro, what? Your video has been uploaded publicly, and it is accessible to everyone. Me including clips of your video in this video is protected by fair use. And this is the thing with Harry Twinkle, he has no idea how fair use works, and was even seen having threatened to falsely and illegally copyright strike take down my videos in order to silence me. So honestly, I'd like to see him try. Clearly, Harry Twinkle was not actually sorry regarding his actions either, because as soon as this video came out, he was then seen raiding innocent minors and attacking them once again. Harry Twinkle, in his Discord server he promoted under his annoying orange account, is seen encouraging members to spam and harass innocent minors, telling them to spam a certain 4-digit number, which I will not say, which is basically a neo-hate symbol and dog whistle, because if you are unaware, Harry Twinkle openly boasts about being as you can clearly see in this screenshot. Even in this video I'm about to play, during one of Harry Twinkle's mental breakdowns, you can even hear him throwing slurs at someone and stating that he is Harry Twinkle has even adopted the behavioral traits of the UTTP entirely, by being seen consistently posting media of a cat being brutalized, which is absolutely disgusting. He had even sent this exact same content to numerous other on Discord too, and these attest this, and encouraged the exact same person to post the cat media too, as it would be quote-unquote funny. Harry Twinkle even encouraged other people to post content as well. Harry Twinkle was even seen in the server posting propaganda on top of an image of my house, which he posted to hundreds of people.
Oh, I didn't know I had that mod on.
Being friends with another UTC.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's been a good stream.
Me and my family in danger, and Stryker also made comments stating that Daisy, who was a toddler who was by a named apparently according to
tastes. This how water tastes.
You know, that was the worst time I've ever seen in my life.
It's all about like momentum and speed and getting into it, so
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. Friggin' frog game. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frog game.
Number 6 with extra dip.
Fucking nigger!
This stupid asshole's ready for this? Oh, I'm ready. Asma, go in your fucking square. Oh, he's running around the night. He's out for blood. He's blood. He's out for blood. Oh, shit! Michael, no! No! Oh, God. That was horrifying.
I can almost reach you.
Hey, come.
Falling down a...
McDonald's logo.
Falling down a... Falling down a... Falling down a... Falling down a... Falling down a...
Rocky, I see the bottom of this pit. Bottomless.
Looks like it's sweeping time!
Jos ei tuu kännejä, ne ei tuu mistään. Jos ei tuu kännejä, ne...
Fucking retarded. Man don't know what it is.
Okay, that is the worst fan art.
Granddad!
Crap! It's all about like momentum and getting into it, so...
Daddy Mush.
Wow! Okay, good stuff. I really like I think that show's over. False accusations must be it all. From now on, no more TV, no more. Accusations must be it all. From now on, no more TV, no more video games, and no more paddleball.
Falling down a...
What do I comment, subscribe if you are new, if you're not, like and comment.
I'm gonna take your cane.
Body decomposing acid? Chicken. We'd like to take a moment to announce all our food keeps blowing.
Kill you.
Wow.
I heard the sound of a dying fandom.
I am gonna bonk you!
Here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? No, they're not, because all you do is sing the same songs over and over again.
Give me that buddy!
Sabi how you guys para
Just waking up. I don't know. Walking from the door. Small. And mama cooked the breakfast with
What? Why do you have so many dang lemons? I just have a lot of lemons, okay? Oh, sweet. Perfect special. What?
Cops. That's what the son of a bitch uses in operations against black people.
Jury.
Fucking nigger!
Shit, dude.
No.
Erklär mir bitte mal mit vernünftigen Sätzen, warum ich der psychologisch Kranke bin.
Hey guys, I can teach you how to ride some. Bruh.
What up? Oh shit! What up?
Falling down a block. Falling down a block. Falling. Falling down a...
Cinnamon rolls! I said, you was just about that. One little something. Oh, come on!
Held on longer. Look, it's when you get bots coming up fast! Hold on, love. Look, it's one of your bots coming up there! Hold on, love. Look, it's one of your bots coming up there!
This isn't flying, this is falling with style. To infinity and beyond! Guys, we missed the truck! We're not aiming for the truck.
Hold on, love. Look, it's one of your bots coming up there!
We're not aiming for the truck.
Held on longer. Look, it's when your boss coming up fast! Held on longer. Look, it's when your boss
Zubal's actually just like in the show, just making the burger patties.
This is threw away the trash. I actually now.
Why is there a burger patty container over here? Amanda!
Wait, I actually haven't moved anything yet today. It's not me.
These are from yesterday.
Whoopsie doodle. Nuh-uh, because I cleaned everything up.
Why is there a fry basket on the front counter?
September 2022. A small hotel room. A single bed. A dim screen flickering in the dark. Inside, a teenager sits alone, his face illuminated by the glow of a TV. No expensive setup, no powerful machines, just a Fire Stick, a smartphone, and hotel Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, outside these walls, the street is quiet. But if you listen closely, you can hear them coming. A convoy of unmarked vehicles pulls up near the entrance. Officers step out, speaking in whispered voices. British cybercrime specialists, FBI agents. They've spent days looking for him, and tonight, they finally have him. 8:30 p.m. The team moves in, ready for action. They reach the door. Then, no answer. A few seconds pass before the door slams open. Armed officers rush in. Before the teenager can react, he's forced to the ground, cuffed. His devices are seized, bagged, and tagged within seconds. But he doesn't resist. It's almost as if he was expecting this. To officers, he's just some kid playing hacker. What they don't know is that just days ago, he had access to something that should have been impossible. And that impossible access led to one of the biggest leaks in gaming history. What's even crazier, this wasn't even his first time. But how did a teenager with no advanced setup bring a billion-dollar company to its knees? To answer that, we have to go back to where it all began. It started with a simple game, Minecraft. Like millions of kids, he was hooked. Late nights, endless hours, lost in digital worlds, exploring, crafting, and battling in PvP arenas. But for him, it wasn't just a game, it was war. And he was losing over and over again. He wasn't the strongest, nor the fastest. No matter how hard he tried, victory always out of reach. So, he found another way. If he couldn't win fairly, he'd rewrite the rules. He began searching for loopholes, exploits, ways to flip the game in his favor. At first, it was just small tricks, simple cheats to give himself an edge. But then, took things further. He started learning how Minecraft servers worked, how data was transmitted, how security could be bypassed. At just 11 years old, a boy with autism living in the UK was about to take his first steps down a path that would lead to one of the biggest hacks in gaming history. His name was Arian Kurtage. Back then, Arian wasn't thinking about hacking billion-dollar companies. He just wanted recognition. When he discovered a vulnerability in a popular Minecraft server, he didn't use it to destroy. Instead, he reached out to the developers, asking if they had a rewards program for reporting exploits. The response was polite but firm no. A simple rejection, but this moment was the turning point. A kid with a talent for breaking systems realized one thing. If the rules wouldn't reward him, he'd rewrite them. And that's exactly what he did. He went deeper into underground forums, learning from others who had mastered the art of hacking. At 15, he had learned something that would change his life forever. SIM swapping and selling zero-day exploits. SIM swapping was a favorite tool of crypto hackers. High-value accounts, like bank accounts and crypto wallets, weren't just locked behind passwords. They also required phone number verification. Hackers found their way around this by gathering personal details about their targets, calling the victim's mobile carrier, and pretending to be them. With enough convincing, they could get the carrier to transfer the victim's phone number to a new SIM card, one that the hackers controlled. From there, breaking into accounts, wallets, and emails was child's play. But Arian didn't stop at just SIM swapping. He also discovered zero-day exploits, unknown security vulnerabilities in software or hardware. At just 15 years old, he was pulling data from leaked account databases,